Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today guys we have got my F1 2016 Quick Race Championship mode, and today it is the Canadian Grand Prix. Now if you did miss Monaco, you probably did, it was uploaded quite late last night. Please go check that one out, because we have now got someone who is back in the championship. Actually, two people who are back in the championship. This race might have big things on that championship. But first, the thing that have big things on this race, it's the grid. Lining up in pole position is Lewis Hamilton. Remember, here in Canada in 2007 he took his first ever win. He's alongside Nico Rosberg, Mercedes being absolutely dominant in qualifying. Kimi Raikkonen, he's been good in qualifying, he came third, and Max Verstappen up in fourth. What a qualifying from Sergio Perez. Somehow he got that Force India up to fifth. Then comes Sergio Perez and us. Then it's the two Williams of Bottas and Massa, rounding out the top 10, I think. Yeah, rounding out the top 10 is Fernando Alonso. Then comes Grosjean, Sainz. He is under threat. That seat, they've got Toro Rosso have got ideas of who they want to put in. They've got reigning F3 champion Robert Schwartzman. Their two test drivers, Sean Galeo and Naoki Yamamoto. Red Bull driver Sebastian Buemi. Or just anyone else. That Carlos Sainz, he needs some points today. Then comes Hulkenberg, Kvyat, Button, Palmer, Magnussen, Gutierrez, Wehrlein, Nasser, Ericsson, and Rio Haryanto. But we are all set then for an absolutely crazy race. Let me just try and work out which one's me. Right, here we go then, guys. Watch for the lights. The Canadian Grand Prix round 7 is underway, and we get a very good start. Massive, that's Bottas trying to come across to defend for us. We're now going to try and go on the inside of Vettel. We make a bit of contact with Vettel as Verstappen now fighting away with Perez. We just trying to get on the outside, trying to hold on. Yes, we do. Now, we're just going to stick it on the inside of Sergio Perez, and we are up into 5th place. Next up is our teammate Max Verstappen. The last time we saw him was in Britain when us two collided, so we're still not on good terms, me and Max, but we'll see what happens here today. And I think that is the Mercedes Lewis Hamilton. He's still leading away as we are going to try and chuck it on the inside. I thought we were then, but we are not. Still stuck behind our Red Bull teammate, but then on the exit we just get a wonderful exit, wonderful speed, and we're going to go all the way around the outside, are we? No, because we won deep, and that's good defending from Max there. And now we get on the exit, on board with Verstappen now, and we are just going to breeze past, hopefully. Yes, there we are. Just going to breeze past him, and we move up into 4th. So it's been a very, very successful opening lap, in my opinion. And then straight away we get on the exit, and right now Kimi Raikkonen's under pressure from us. We're going to try and go to the outside, which will the inside, which will turn to the outside, which will then turn to the inside. But we have to back out already. So Raikkonen, pretty good defending, and now we are just going to be stuck behind this Ferrari until this happens. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and send it on the inside. And well, that would have been absolutely amazing if we can make that work out. But still no DRS, because it's only lap to 2. As we now get on the exit, we're going to try and gain up to Kimi Raikkonen, try and take this position away from the Finn, but Raikkonen just got the speed over us. We ride on that first curve. She really helped us. The two Mercedes go side by side up front, and then me and Raikkonen go side by side, so it's 2 by 2. And then on the inside, we must get this position. Surely no, because Raikkonen once again leaves us to hang out, to dry, and then we're now going to go on the inside. No, we're not, because Raikkonen holds on. But who is it in front? It's still Lewis Hamilton who leads, and it's still Raikkonen in front of us. Behind them, Vettel can't make any progress up on Perez, which is surprising. I'll go to our next overtaking opportunity, which in fact is down into this area. We're going to try and squeeze Raikkonen all the way, so he has to back out, and Raikkonen, he got into us! Kimi Raikkonen, he's just taken us out! Yeah, what's that? Yeah, Kimi, you have just play this in slow-mo. We did come off aggressively, but I'm trying to defend from him. He can easily move over to there, and then his rear then clips my rear, and now we are just both going out, and then here, he's steering into us, and spins us round. So we're going to go on board with me. You can see we just try and defend. We're going to try and squeeze in there, you can see. But he then hits us, and then, well, anyway, that did go, in fact, called out the VSC for quite a long time, actually, until the exit of here, and we straight away want to get past Force India of Nico Hulkenberg, been outbeaten by his teammate, and I'm driving on anger. You can see there, barging into Hulkenberg, getting him out my way, and now we're going to try and fight back up to the field. We've got next up Sainz. He's running in the points P9, so he's doing really well. I still don't think that's enough for him to keep his seat though for next season, and maybe even next race. Remember, next race in round 9, which I believe is Brazil, I think, or it's Brazil or Spain, I definitely know that, is then when we got a transfer window. It's every 4 races, so Toro Rosso might be thinking about Carlos's seat. But anyway, we are just all this time going to try and gain in, and there we go. We run off because we are pushing so hard on these tyres, and these are the hardest compounded tyres they brought this weekend. It's the soft tyres. You've got old soft, super soft and soft tyres, and we're in rich mix at the moment, just trying to get our way back up the field. And Carlos, in our sister team, is defending from us well. We then just have to get past him, because I thought we were going to get a safety car or a virtual safety car, and this is why they went. So I believe this is the Renault Palmer, the Haas of Grosjean, and the McLaren of Button. You can see here, Grosjean goes for it, Palmer then goes for it, and Palmer gets spun round in the end. And I was surprised there wasn't any sort of virtual safety car or something, because I wanted to waste no time getting past. So I thought there was going to be one, so I just chucked it on the inside. That's my initial instinct. And then we sort of slowed Carlos down a lot. But anyway, there was no virtual safety car or anything, just yellow flags with the chicane. So now you can see Button, he gets on the grass a bit, and now that just opens us up. No, sorry, this is Alonso. That just opens us up to pass him straight away. Then we've now got the 2 Williams cars. There you can see us and Alonso actually trying to fight back, but the 2 Williams, it would be nice if they did what me and Max did in Silverstone, which is take each other out, but you know, that'd be lovely if them 2 could do that, getting 2 easy positions up for me. But that doesn't happen. I'll spoil it. I know it doesn't happen. There you can see Vettel trying to get past. There goes Massa on the inside. We might be able to pick up 2 places, and they've slowed each other down, slowed me down massively, and we are just going to breeze around the outside of Bottas now. Then get the DRS on the Williams veteran, Felipe Massa, make a landing move on the inside, and now try and catch up to the next car, which I believe is Sebastian Vettel still. Here, though, we've got the first pit stop, and it is Lewis Hamilton. So for Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, one of the 5 ultra soft runners, he will go on to softs, the first of the pit stops in this Grand Prix. But it doesn't mean our race is over, because now you can see we have just passed both of these cars. So it's Verstappen and Vettel, and this is exactly how we did it. The Williams cars slowed each other down, and then Vettel and Verstappen did it. So thanks, teammate. But now we're going to try and catch up to Perez. But in the end, you saw there, Vettel got back past us, and we're not having any of that. And we re-get past, and we re-overtake Sebastian Vettel. You can see we're running wide because we are just pushing so hard, trying to catch the Force India. Perez also on this lap. Nico Rosberg there, you can see his, which means Sergio Perez, I think for the first time in his career, now leads. So he's doing absolutely amazing in that Force India car. he's not meant to be up there, but he is just driving the life out of it. Remember the last race, they passed McLaren to go into 4th, so they are doing in the constructors, they're doing absolutely excellent. But I would rather like to ruin their day and take the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix, or net 3rd, I believe this is. So what we do, we just got to try getting in on the Mexican Force India driver. But to be fair to him, he did absolutely excellently. So the front running teams, obviously Kimi Raikkonen, getting a bit old now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they allowed Perez in that team, because look at what he is doing in this Force India. He's doing absolutely excellently. But still, I would rather me be in front of him than behind him. So here you can see we are just going to get a move on and try and send it into this chicane. You can see we had a bit of a look, but cleverly, I think, backed out. Then what we are going to do, we are going to get on the exit there, and then still, as we come over the line, we just have to back out, as Perez really leaving us no room. So I think that might be something for the FIA to look at, but nothing too major. And there you can see Rosberg has very much jumped Lewis Hamilton. So Rosberg's now in a net lead, and we are fighting for a net podium finish here. And we're on board of Perez, and you can just see behind him is us, still trying to get past. This is quite a cool view, actually. You can see him there, and here is us, still struggling to get past. So I was actually really surprised that we actually were struggling to get past Perez, but there you can see on the exit he makes a bit of an error, and we are going to try and get past him, but thought clever of it, didn't want to replicate what happened with Raikkonen. So we just backed out of it. And actually, you can see here, slow down a lot, because I'm trying to tell my engineer there that I want to box this lap. One lap before a scheduled pit stop. And in the end, we don't box this lap. But here you can see, what does it say on the pit board? I need to work out what lap it is. 10. So here we go, then on to lap 11, and I believe we stopped this lap because I boxed the lap before my pit window opened, and our pit window is lap 12 to 17, and we pitted the lap before, which is lap 11, and there you can see we finally get past, or even try and get past, because Perez still defending from us on the exit there. You could just see I go to the outside, I'm not going to squeeze him, but he ended up just pushing us off, or not pushing us, but anyway, we are now going to skip, because here we still stay out for another lap, because actually what I thought, if we are in cleaner, we can now push to the absolute maximum, try and maybe get a gap and try and come out in front of Lewis Hamilton. It'd be absolutely amazing, but we went over the grass there, and Perez still right behind us. And here we run deep, and Max Verstappen is now joined in on this battle, and in the end it was hopeless, and we do end up pitting. So here we come then, and I don't think we are going to come out in front of Lewis Hamilton, because in the end Bottas has made his way past, and there you can see us. You're going to emerge up. Let me try and eye up, so we are perfectly in this. Yeah, look at that. Okay, don't know where they came from, but you know, cool. We come up behind Fernando Alonso, I believe, in P11. Is that P11? Yes, it is P11. So now we're just going to try and chase down, and straight away there you can see getting past Alonso. Next up, the other Spaniard, Carlos Sainz. So he's doing really well here in Montreal, and I just want to ruin his day quite a lot. And actually, into the pits come all of these cars. There's Lewis Hamilton. Raikkonen's in between us. Raikkonen hasn't pitted yet, and I'm going to say it, might be in contention to win. And if we are, that would be absolutely amazing, because here you can see Kimi Raikkonen peels off into the pits, and now we are in net P3, and there we pass Lewis Hamilton for P2. Where am I? Where am I? Because he gets so slowed down on the exit, we can just breeze past him, and now we are going to try and catch Nico Rosberg and take the lead. So from being backwards at the hairpin, I think this has been a miraculous comeback drive, and this just shows it because we go to the outside. Remember, we haven't won a race yet this year. Try and squeeze Rosberg. We take the lead, but end up having to run wide and take the escape route, and then the FIA said that's an illegal overtake, so we have to we have to let Rosberg re-overtake us. So bit of a wasted opportunity there. Remember guys, I am in Rich Mix, and these, if you could see if you read the title, it's called Taking the Life Out of These Tyres, and that's literally what I'm doing, taking the life out of these tyres. At the end, they were on something like 90 or 80% worn, which is why I end up going quite slowly at the end. Like, I think this is the Red Bull car. There you can see us, we successfully passed Nico Rosberg, and now we're going to try and pull away. But this is a theme this year in our Red Bull car. For towards the end of the race, we just slowed down quite a lot, which is quite disappointing because we usually have great start to the races, but not great ends. So, as you would expect now, Nico Rosberg, he's in the faster car, and he's now going to try and chase us down and retake the lead. You can see he's visually gaining a lot, and you can just see here how close he is to us. And we try to overtake him, he goes on the inside, passes us, but I think quite cleverly, we then go onto the inside of him, go very slowly, hold him up, and we retake the lead and hold on to the lead of this race. But Nico Rosberg comes back at us on the inside. I thought there was a bit of contact there probably was, and he's still there, and Nico Rosberg still leads, but now we're just still there, we're still trying to get past him. This is great racing. Right there, no one in the wall, and Nico Rosberg holds on. Lewis Hamilton might want to join in here, and we just have to settle down behind Nico Rosberg. However, here on the exit, we go to the inside, I think you might see, and there we go. We pass Nico Rosberg and back into the lead, and this is amazing. But there you can see we dipped a wheel on the grass, not what you really want to be doing. And Nico Rosberg, if he makes this work, that'd be amazing, because he's on the outside of the hair, but he's actually done it, Nico! And he might then now force us onto the grass. That's not Nico. And now we run side by side, not quite though. Hamilton wants to join in. Verstappen's starting to close up on us. Are we going to make a late lunge? Yes, we are, into that chicane, bouncing over the curbs, and we retake the lead. What a race this is turning out to be. And now here comes Rosberg. Rosberg to try and get past us. Hamilton still there. Rosberg, he's just trying every corner to get past us, and there he will get past us. But into the next chicane, the very next chicane, we try to pass him, and we just can't. Now we're under threat from Lewis Hamilton, but there you can see Verstappen's visually gaining on us. We are going on the overtake, trying to get past Nico Rosberg. We just run a bit wide. Rosberg, we're still side by side. Look how close Verstappen is to us now. This is absolutely unreal. Hamilton's going to go free. I thought we were going to go free wide then. Not quite. And we are still in second. And there you can see Sebastian Vettel's also gaining in enough, and now we send on the inside into the hairpin, and we just went deep on board of Hamilton for this bit straight. And here you can see he's now got the slipstream. He's going to go to the outside of us. Is he going to go all the way around the outside? Yes, he is. There comes Lewis. This is the final lap into the final chicane. We go on the inside. Is Verstappen going to get involved? No, not quite. But we are going to come over the line for the first time this year and win the Canadian Grand Prix. Rosberg second, Hamilton third, Verstappen fourth, then comes Vettel, Perez, Raikkonen, and there a late overtake by Valtteri Bottas, and gets past his teammate Massa, and look at that! Well done, Carlos Sainz. He gets his first point of the season. And there's the final race results. That is unreal. No retirements, which is, I think, the first time that's happened this year. And, well, I'm speechless. That was an awesome, absolutely awesome battle. But guys, if you have enjoyed, smash a like as we move on. We now move into the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And that's amazing for us. So you're now 6 points clear of Rosberg. Then comes Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen, Raikkonen, Alonso, Perez. He's only 1 point behind Alonso, so Perez might be now coming up. Then comes Bottas, Hulkenberg, Massa, Button, Kvyat, Verline, Ariando, Grosjean, Nasser, Sainz, his first point of the season. Then comes Max and Ericsson. And then the non-scorers, Ericsson, Gutierrez and Palmer. And in the constructors, we stay behind Mercedes, and there's literally no changes there. Well, yeah, that's a very, very cool race, guys. If you have enjoyed, make sure to smash a like button. If you want to see the Singapore Grand Prix round 8, which is the final race before the first transfer window, make sure to smash that like, because this is the final race, because during Singapore and Brazil there's a transfer window, so every 8 races, so we might get some driver changes, we don't know. Then after that we then got Brazil, Spain, Russia, Malaysia. Then we got the summer break, sorry. Austria, Hungary, Germany, Mexico. Then we got the final transfer window going into the final 5 races of Azerbaijan, China, Abu Dhabi, Australia, and then championship finale in Japan. But guys, if you have enjoyed, smash a like and subscribe, and make sure to catch more Formula 1 content on my channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to smash a like, and I will see you next time.